3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Brimstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Bears offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He keeps it running left. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Bears come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can you keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere, it'll be a loss of a play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They'll try the option play here. As the first down is still going. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, and he could not goes right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. To the end zone, but incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And now the handoff. Running with purpose. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Bears bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Aggies line it up with first and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. It's a fumble short of the goal line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a job by this defense. Backed inside their own 5-yard line. Never say die attitude. They end up getting a turnover. Not only do they not give up points, but they get the ball back to their offense.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're going to run the option. Quarterback still with the football. He's free around the 15. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And there's the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Bears will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback tries the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. What a catch! They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the defense wraps him up.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. It's a keeper to the left. They fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Great footwork, a big opening now. What a catch and run by the junior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Hill.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. And the tailback's got it again. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the 1st down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Completion sets up a 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Single back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. A quick juke to get free. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. Can they punch it in here on 2nd and goal? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Little. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Bears will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is brought down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on it.
The ball is loose. The defense has got it. Here he goes. Inside the 20.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. He's going to hand this off. Has it back to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Baylor. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Looks like they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
It's another deep shot. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for a halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship. They'll be talking about for a long, long time.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They keep him off balance with a run. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. In the red area, it's Hill. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, This defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Gives it to the back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And that will give them the lead now. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. But if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Here comes a handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Now, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. He lets it go. He makes the catch. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Bears come to the line in the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Nowhere to run. Up to Allen for no gain.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Back in motion now. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Handoff in a single back formation. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They're trying to run it with the option. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Handoff to the back. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. On the move now. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And the jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Hill. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Oh, this defense. If there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third down, it's a handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's an option look. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Bears. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Sticking with the running game. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. grinding away on the ground. Picks up a gain where they'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. And he drops back in the gun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Little. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. The Bears come to the line in a hurry up. The offense electing to just spike the ball here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. quarterback with the football. He tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the Bears will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.